Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Echo. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that made this game and or making other games, go to the Patreon, $3 a month. So, on the last Let's Play, we were hiking with Jenna, where she pulled a prank on us because she's a jerk. Told us that we smell, and then told us that we smell again. One, because we're musky otter, but then also because we peed on herself. Accidentally, not on any kind of weird way, you know? And then we told her we saw a face in the bushes, but it probably wasn't real. And then she's like, yeah, that kind of reminds me of the time that I saw a face just walking through the door, past doors, or sitting in my closet. Actually, a whole body of a thing. And it was when I was sad or unhappy for some reason. It's like, I think this is something from the smoke room. Granted, that's with photographs. Okay, sorry. I kept that vague enough, I guess. But anyways, now we're at the diner. Get dinner at the diner. Also, Leo's jealous. Let's just set our face. And start. After being out in the desert for so long, it feels absolutely amazing to be sitting in the chair in the air-conditioned diner. The chair-conditioned diner. I mean, it is pretty conditioned for chairs. Having already ordered our food, I lean back against the booth, my eyes feeling a little heavy. So, thanks again for going with me, guys. It wouldn't have been as much fun if there wasn't anyone to share it with. Of course, TJ. I had a lot of fun too. I put in my affirmative as well, grinning. Never said that. And sorry you guys had to put up with my slowness and smell. Stop apologizing for it. It's like you're speciesist against your own kind. I'll be sure next time that we don't do such a long trail. If there's next time, I hope there is. Maybe. There's not exactly much else to do out here. It do be like that. Unless we're talking about drinking and doing drugs. Hell, small towns are great for that. Oops, sorry. The thought of hiking again makes my knees weak, but I don't say anything. So, Chase, I have to ask, have you been seeing any guys in Pueblo? That question takes me by surprise, and I pause looking at Jenna. TJ looks surprised as well, but looks at me curiously. It has been years since you and Leo were together proper. You two were pretty outspoken in all your social media pictures. TJ stirs some kind of from his initial shock at the topic shifts and nods, speaking up. Yeah, in comparison to back in the day, you've been pretty quiet on that front. I feel myself cringe inwardly in remembrance of all the kissing selfies and cheesy song quotes we'd post. I miss having a relationship. It's been a long-ass time. Leo did most of it, but I was by no means innocent. As of late, I haven't really posted much. Most of the people who are still on my timeline just ran about political stuff. When did this game come out? I would have actually sorry for not speaking so well, but also having to do this thing because okay, did this game finish around the time that 1 year anniversary. Okay. Huh. So the game finished in 2021? That's not that long ago. I mean, it's 2024 right now. So I was like, when was this thing? Yeah, it's not that long ago. It's weird how it looks so old looking compared to other visual novels. Though maybe they started a long time ago and then didn't, updates most of the stuff. You know, kind of like how they go through different things like Dawn Course, when from something that I looked up before, it's like, and then updated their, you know, character looks, and I'm like, yay, and they updated again, it's like, oh, but I like the previous one. I'm not saying I don't like the new one, just that I like the previous one. That look that Rune gives, makes me speak bottom. Anyways. Also, maybe check my face one more time. Need to keep those eyes on the screen. As the two look unexpectedly, I feel myself shift in the pleather diner seat uncomfortably. Well, not really? Oh? Yeah, I guess after a relationship, as long as Leo and I kind of just been focused on, you know, adulthood. Adulthood is difficult and reasonable thing to keep you occupied, kind of like me. DJ nods with a broad smile, his ears flooping a little. Well, have you engaged in anything more than casual since? I feel myself blanch a little before recobulating. TJ just looks confused, thankfully. Oh, is she going, hey, are you doing more than just getting fucked in the ass? Oh, have you been engaged with it? She's asking. Not saying that we have. I downloaded one of those gay apps for meeting guys. All it really does is make me feel like crap, though. I look sidelong towards the links besides Jenna. Gives me a curious look. People in there can be pretty speciesist. I see a lot of no mustelides, no otters, and, no must types. I meet up with a few guys, but it was all really awkward and didn't go anywhere. Most didn't look like the profile picture. That's awful. I can't imagine putting yourself up for that sort of thing. He pauses, then quickly holds his paws defensively. I mean, meeting someone you like and love organically, I think that's the word, is important. Well, Chase here doesn't have that luxury. According to a study I read, about 1 in every 25 people are gay. I hear 1 in 4, but I don't know. It varies a lot. Then the chances of both parties having mutual attraction lowers the compatibility chances even more so. The online component is almost a necessity, depending on one's region. Echo seeming to be the bizarre exception. I see TJ's face shift to a guilty expression, the gray feline muttering quiet, "Oh," before taking a long drink of water. Like, is she talking about that me and Leo are gay? But then there's also, like, I've seen a lot of things where it's like, hey, maybe Flynn's gay, and the Ram guy's gay, Carl? Yeah. And then there's other people and stuff. I uninstalled it. Though when I visited my parents over Christmas, I haven't had much of a thought to install it back. I think you should reinstall it. I'm actually a bit curious of what sorts of results you'll get in Echo. My mind reels back to 15-year-old me posting a Photoshop picture of myself on Peyton list male for male, and the horrible aftermath. I don't know, Jenna. Probably wouldn't get much anyway. Most results would be from Peyton 30 miles away. Plus, I'm pretty sure I already know the only result is gonna be a certain shirtless Gyla. Honestly, I hate to sound like one of those podcasts, but something has to be in the water here. If it was a town like the town that I used to be in, with its 5,000 people, possibly. I mean, I looked at like OkCupid, and there was like 2 people on there, I think, and one of them looked like a thumb. Sorry to be like, hey, looks and stuff, but still. But this town here, it's about like 80 people. Just saying. First Flynn, then Leo, Then you. I watched all of you grow up and turn out to like guys. Okay, so Flynn's gay. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. I still remember you sitting on the edge of my bed, sniffling about your sniffling about your parents finding out, and how much of a deviant you are. Completely unaware that I'd had same sort of conversation with both Flynn and Leo about a year earlier. Oh God. I placed my face into my palm. It's just kind of weird, I guess. But now that you're officially bi, your horizons have expanded, yes? I have to ask, have you been dating any girls? I'm taken off guard, looking back up at Jenna. TJ stopped gulping down his ice water. Not really, actually. I mean, I guess you could say I lean towards males, but it's not like... I was about to say that I sometimes look at straight porn when I'm in the mood, but that might be a little inappropriate with TJ here. I kind of miss having girlfriends. I mean, every now and then, like every couple of years, I might get like a girlfriend chat with. Not like a girlfriend, but like a girl. But it's kind of the thing that I'm in the furry fandom, but then it's like most of the people here are dudes. I just need some girl talking, though. Hell, it's probably inappropriate to say in front of Jenna, too. Do guys talk about porn in front of girls? Yes. It's not like I don't notice girls. I finished that sentence lamely, but TJ just nods. That makes sense. Well, have you ever slept with a girl? Jenna! TJ's face is going from cheerful interest to outright horror. It's so comical, I start to laugh, despite Jenna's question surprising me as well. Also, that look right there. Don't you give me that look. With your big old eyebrows and nice eyes. Hey, this is how boys talk, right? We've been hanging out with you guys since the 4th grade. Don't exclude me just because I'm a goyle. I don't talk like that. Despite TJ's reaction, I'm not too bothered by it. No, I haven't. I kissed a girl once at a party, but that was it. Do you want to be with a girl? Just to see what it's like? I do. Anyways, now I'm starting to get a little embarrassed. Whether TJ is more appalled or not, I can't tell, since he's got his face buried in his paws. I could be like, I don't know. Are you suggesting a woo? I don't. Maybe? I don't know. Just curious. I'm just wondering why I didn't pick up on this about you before. Jenna grins, then looks out the window. She wants that otter sausage. Otter sausage? Yeah, well, I noticed then, with the way the sunset's sliding up the diner, how pretty her eyes are. She does have nice eyes. It almost looks unnatural, the way they glow. So, I need to ask you a favor, Chase. I stiffen, wondering what the hell it might be after that conversation. I'm wondering if you could drive me to the mall. I want to get a few things. Oh, sure. What do you need? Jenna hesitates, and for the first time today, she's the one that seems embarrassed. Well, you know, in Pueblo, we don't exactly have a great comic book shop, even though it's huge. Oh, yeah? I wouldn't really know. I've never did go to that section of the mall. What's especially lacking is the manga selection. I smile. I'd forgotten the way that, after getting her first job, I'd drive Jen to the mall once a week, and she'd buy her favorite manga. Jenna's still not looking at me, but I grin. Yeah, it would just be like when we were in high school. Have you been keeping up on all those series? I remember being amazed about how much material was in those books compared to comics, even if they weren't colored. Jenna looks back at me, and I can see she's a little relieved. But then, did she think I was going to make fun of her for it? That's one thing I really need to do, which is look up all the manga and stuff that I kept about one point, and just save them all on my thing. You know, for when I go to work and I have no internet. Because that's one thing I like to do in my free time. Read manga. I keep up with it online mostly. This is for old time's sake. Believe it or not, that mall has some of the happiest memories I have of this place, aside from Leo's house. Of course I'd believe that. I guess there were a few special edition volumes. I... No, wait. I went to... Sorry, my mind suddenly just went blank. I went to get... Wait, I went to get... That... Oh, after that I want to get that they might have. I was always surprised with what they were able to bring in. Well, that's cool. You know, I watched an anime since last I saw you. Oh really? What was it? It was Boku no Pico. I can't really remember. Ichioche? It has a long title, but it was about an old wolf guy that becomes a samurai. I always hate those animes or manga stuff like that when you try to look it up, it's like, Ichi no kore de samai lupade, and it's like, okay, do you have an English translation for that? Oh, is it Spice and Wolf or something like that? Because, like, you can, as an American, you can remember My Hero Academia, but Boku no Hero Academia? A bit harder. Ichiroen o Ishuru? She says it quickly, with what sounds to me like a perfect accent. Maybe? It sounds about right. Jenna makes a face, like she swallowed a lemon. It is. It's the only Old Wolf Samurai show I know. You gotta watch some of the older stuff. Anime these days just, you know? No. Well, we need to do that too. One of these nights, we're going to have a marathon. Gabate ne. The hotel Wi-Fi is good enough for it, I think. It's got this sort of Western style, medieval atmosphere to it. While I never really watched anime, even if Ichi whatever it wasn't bad. The idea of staying up late with Jenna, watching old foreign cartoons, sounds like a lot of fun. Get popcorn. Actually, I kind of want popcorn. Want to join us, TJ? TJ looks up from his phone. Huh? What? Do you want to watch anime with us? Sure. Why not? Hey, no phones. I tease him, reaching for it and taking it from him, or to take it from him. I thought that was only for the hike. I glance over the screen, expecting me some Christian social group, or something, but instead, it's a text thread from Leo. Yo, Tej, where you at? Hi, Leo, we're hiking. You going somewhere after that? Yeah, the diner. Do you want to meet us there? Is Chase going to? Hey, please have question marks, though maybe Leo doesn't. Yeah, he's here. Are you reading my texts? That's really rude. I mean, yeah, it is really rude. I look up at TJ, who's glaring at me from across the table. He's really mad. I look back down at the phone. Alright, on my way. Leo's coming? Yep, he's been messaging me all day. Jen and I look at each other, both of our brows raised. What? But that's when Leo's van pulls in front of the diner, and I hear Jenna sigh loudly. Leo's bulky form bounced out of the truck, doing a little jog up to the diner. The bell at the door rings as Leo walks in and smiles. Hey, Leo. TJ. Let me just check my face again. Leo immediately squeezes in the booth next to me, almost sandwiching me between him and the window. Chase, what's up? He wraps a big arm around my neck and yanks me roughly into a hug, forcing a little squeak out of my throat. See, this is how it should be. We came here to hang out, not break up into little groups and fight. That was Flynn's fault. Jenna says it quietly, eyeing Leo's arm around my neck. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get him to apologize. Things take a little bit of time, you know? Jenna doesn't say anything, instead choosing to look over the menu, even though we've already ordered. Have you had Wait, you have fun hiking? Leo turns his goofy tongue out, smile on me. I'm about to answer, but that's when his face changes and I see his nose twitching. You smell like a girl. His head snaps to Jenna, and it's instantly obvious as to what he's thinking. Yes, we've been having threesomes in the hiking trail. Jenna, who's looking up now, just smiles sweetly, not trying to explain the situation at all. Leo tenses up, arm tightening around my neck, almost choking me. I forgot my musk stuff, so Jenna lent me hers. Leo looks back at me, and I can tell he's trying to decide whether or not to believe me. TJ, though, for once, chimes in with something useful, cheerily unaware. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I'm sorry, Chase. He looks at me to apologetically, but honestly, I could kiss him right now. Yeah, because he's oblivious that he's thinking that we banged, but then he's, saying something, adding on to it. Leo relaxes a little, but his ears are still pointed straight up. A sure sign he's still tense. Alright, well, next time you go, I'm coming too. Anyway, I'm planning Girl's birthday party tomorrow. I have to say, that's a painful thing to look at in a video game when you're like... When you look at a character that's like, this person's no es bueno, and then you're like, I can see myself in him, at least in the past, and it's like, that's terrible, I hate looking at a mirror of myself. Basically, I was horribly, and not jealous, but, and actually, no, I was jealous and envious of people, being like, hey, here's this person that's mine, and then being, jealous. Not like horrendously jealous, but being, jealous. But then also being envious of another person at a different time, and it's like, Yeah, anyways, enough of bad thoughts. Today was a rough day anyways. Don't want to make it worse by thinking of bad thoughts. Anyway, I'm planning Carl's birthday party tomorrow. What? Like, that's a month away. Yeah, well, there's not much else to do. Gina leans back in her seat and folds her ears down. That's really short notice, Leo. Couldn't you have told us before we came so we could prepare? Well, I was planning to do that today, but you guys just took off without telling me. I don't have a gift. Leo rubs his face. We've still got time to do that. Just wanted to tell you what's up. We chat over a while longer, then we get our food. Leo orders a milkshake and hangs out with us the whole time. I went to Applebee's a couple of days ago, got myself a burger and a milkshake. Hell yeah, or an Oreo shake. Didn't have all the Oreo chunks it used to have. Sad. Usually, I would love to have Leo around, but something about this was forced and awkward, and Jenna's gone pretty quiet. Leo doesn't let go of my neck the entire time. Wednesday. Well, it sounds like it's a... Well, I can't see shit here, but then I turned over there to check the time. I can see an otter. It's because this screen here is pretty dark, comparatively. Hey. He chuckles. No, wait, he clutches his cell phone. The screen shattered, and its metallic shards exposed. No texting. Let's talk. But I can't. Have you decided on what you're gonna do after school? Don't worry about it right now. I've still got a few months to decide. Going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Despite being shattered, the phone in his hand lights up. I see something flash on the screen. Hey boy, where you at? Jared? Who looks like a raccoon? I miss you. Call me now, heart. Who's Jared? Though I... Call from Jared. Ah, fuck. I have to say, I had an uncomfortable dream recently. Like, sorry that we're gonna cut it here early. like hella early, but it's a new day, and this scene could go on for seconds or much longer. And maybe we'll scare you next week with Brim. Never mind. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So please comment, guys. Like comments, tell me what you like, dislike. You set my face. Even though it looks like I'm chewing. Dislike tip chicks otherwise. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos too. Help it grow, and please remember to spay new animals to help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's available for free on the channel. But if you want to meet people that make this game and or get the newest version earlier, you can go to their Patreon, where, you know, this game is free since it's complete and out not that long ago, I thought. I thought it was like done, what? At least before 2020. Like 2015? Wow. Came out recently, especially for how it looks and stuff. It looks old. It doesn't have the same, you know, everything that almost every other visual novel has. Also, a friend of mine said it was old too. But yeah. $3 a month if you want other games quicker and stuff like that. Anyways, until next time. Another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Echo. A game about jealous wolves and, you know, sexy foxes that I would like to bang. Hey, what's wrong with that? Nothing. So thanks and see ya.